get started with this video, don't forget to like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe. Like it, share it, do that, okay? Do it for me. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do on the quarantine. What's up, everybody? Let's talk about it. It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. This is Queen Sugar Season 6, Episode 1. All right, y'all. Tonight we're going to do a review. I won't be here with you long. Okay, we're going to try to make these videos just a little bit shorter. And we're going to talk about the beginning of Season 6, Episode 1. We got a lot of new things popping for this new season of Queen Sugar. So I'm glad to see it back, that we didn't have to wait a whole year for it. And yeah, let's go ahead and get it started. Let's talk about Vi and Hollywood. So Vi and Hollywood, this episode, Vi is upset. She's still upset about what happened in the past. Supposedly they're over it, but her and Ralph Angel have not spoken to each other. She still has not reached out to say that she was sorry, which I definitely think that's something that she definitely needs to do. She has not done those things, and so she's holding on to some little resentment. You know, she feels like he should just get over it. And you know, Hollywood is like, you know, she's not the one to just get over it. You know what I mean? Like, you need to apologize, he needs to just get over it. Ralph Angel needs to get over it, because her and Darla seem like they cool or whatever. So, you know, at the beginning, Darla trying to get Ralph Angel to come, and he's like, nah, I'm not fooling with her. It's another part of the episode where they're like literally right next to each other, and they don't even talk to each other. They don't even look at each other, talk to each other, anything, which was crazy. Yeah, so, and that's that with that, you know, whole situation or whatever. She was overstepping. Mama needs to say she's sorry. It just is what it is. You know, if you want to be included in Blue's life and be a part of his life, you need to be the bigger person and say that you're sorry, girl, for what you did. Because you was out of line. You was doing too much. So, you know, she needs to say she's sorry. It is what it is. Speaking of Ralph Angel, let's talk about Ralph Angel and Darla. So this episode, we see that Ralph Angel, although he has matured emotionally, he has not matured financially. Okay. And so basically he has taken out several payday loans in 6 months, which everybody knows this is not good. You keep taking out payday loans. Okay. I've been there. A lot of people have been there where you're taking out payday loans and, you know, you keep taking them back to back. You don't just pay off the loan or whatever. So that's not smart. That's not smart. Pride is about to have him homeless in a minute. So he gets a call at the end of the episode from the mortgage company, basically telling him that he has 90 days, you know, to be delinquent. And after that, they're going to foreclose on the farm. He's going to have to figure something out, because I feel like Ralph Angel needs to swallow his pride and ask Charlie for some money. I know that she has it. You know, I understand he want to do everything on his own and not want to depend on his sister, but this is extreme. This is life or death type situation. You know, you're about to lose your home. So you need to not be prideful and let them help you. But this episode, he got Darla a crib, and he out here spending money, you know, all willy-nilly. You okay? Only to find out at the end of the episode that, you know, his house is about to get foreclosed on. So he's going to have to make a decision. I see that they're going to have to try to turn him out to, you know, to the streets again. But hopefully he won't make those bad decisions. We'll see. I don't know why we're going down this path with Ralph Angel again, but, you know, I'm excited to go down the path, okay? With Nova, this episode, we had her organizing this event for the community. It was kind of like a vaccination drive. And we have her writing a story, like an expose type of undercover story about the police. You know, it's about abuse that happens with police, and she has to reassure this man that, you know, she's done these types of stories before, and, you know, nobody has ever gotten found out, X, Y, and Z. But when she gets home from talking to him, we see that her apartment has been broken into. It's shit everywhere, honey. And she slows down and she's like, okay, I was just rushing this morning, because her keys are on the counter. So I hope that she's okay. I think that that's okay. I'm not sure. So she has the drive. Everybody comes out to help, you know, Prosper. Everybody in the town comes to help. Vi make snacks, all of this stuff. Now she's organized this event. So when they get down to the, you know, to the event, we see that there's so many people in line, but there's only a certain amount of vaccinations. So after they get past like 300 vaccinations, they got about 100 some people left, but they only have 50 vials left. So they need to make sure that the people getting them are from St. Joe, because if you from St. Thomas Parish or another parish, you're not supposed to, this is not for you. It's for the St. Joe residents, which is, majority black. So, they start getting into it with people in the line, white folks that done came from out of town. She goes to call the police, but you have written this article about defunding the police, which if you know anything about defund the police, I personally think it's a terrible slogan, because it automatically, like I said, people are too ignorant to dig deeper. They're not going to realize what the statement really means, which is really reallocate funds to where things are supposed to go. So at the end of the day, I saw a lot of people in different comment sections saying, oh, she had the audacity to call the police after she's written an article saying, to defund the police. But she's saying that funds need to be reallocated. So in actuality, the police will still be doing their job. They still will be coming out there to keep the peace, which is what the police do. Okay? But if they had a cat in the tree, they wouldn't be coming out for that cat in the tree. Animal control would be coming out. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or, so it doesn't mean that there's no police, if that makes sense. It just means that the police are going to be doing actual police work and not work that other agencies and services can do. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's going to take the time to dig that deep, because the slogan just says defund the police. So, people just going to hang on to that slogan. And what if you need, somebody's hurt and you need the police, then, how you going to work with that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same argument all the time. So that's why I don't like the slogan. I think it's a bad slogan. They could have come up with something other than defund the police. I understand that it has to be extreme to get people's attention. I get that. But it's never going to get the support that it needs because of the slogan. I mean, it's just a bad slogan, in my personal opinion. What y'all think about defund the police? So, the police officer come out there. He got an attitude, and he basically tells her to, tell the old woman to go get her ID. She's from here, but, she need her ID because everything needs to look fair. And so, basically just let them make it, because these people been waiting all day long. Just let them make it. Everything needs to appear, fair. And then he tells Nova that she better watch herself. Basically, you out here writing articles talking about abolish the police over his dead body, yada, yada. And she better watch herself, honey. And baby, let me tell you something. The white folks was bold to come out there with Confederate flags to a all black town to take their vaccinations for it to be reported that black people ain't out here getting vaccinated because y'all done took all the damn vaccines. Child, get out of here. Okay? Good night. Goodbye. Cancel Christmas. Y'all done. All right. That's what happened with her character this week. Like I said, Nova... It seems like she's dealing with the father, Charlie, pretty good. I think it's Charlie and his name, Charles. What was the nigga name? Anywho, she dealing with the fallout from breaking up with him pretty well. It seems as if she understands how to handle it when people bring it up, because, the cop brought it up when she was talking to him, and the other people have brought it up, you know what I mean? So she seemed like she's handled it pretty well. Charlie and Davis, their characters are basically, she's in California. She's been invited by the young, as a part of the young Democratic leadership or something like that. So, she's been invited to California. She's out there living her best life. She talks to Mike on the phone at the beginning of the episode, honey, and we see that she's laid up with Davis, honey. Now, she laid up with him. They discussion of whether or not they're going to be serious, and David was, I'm going to support you. You can go further in politics. Woo. And they was getting it in. Now, I don't ask me for no advice. I done took a nigga back 17,000 times, okay? So don't ask me for no advice or whether I think they should be back together, because a bitch love, and I think that they make a wonderful couple. If he's changed, that's great. Me personally, I don't know. Like I said, I just can't get over the fact that Davis facilitated rape. Maybe if they hadn't went so hard season 1, with the Davis and how horrible he is, I would be able to accept him back. You know what I mean? But for right now, I'm just looking at her sideways like, girl, I guess, sis, I guess. Later on in the episode, Violet does say, Vi says that she does know what's going on. I don't know. She said, I don't know why y'all think I don't know what's going on. Now, speaking of that, child, we got Mike out here sleeping with the professor. He look like he don't even like that lady like that, okay? She was so, I like your stamina. That's what I like about you. It's another thing I like about you. And she was leaning all on himself. I was like, girl, he don't even like you, girl. He don't even like you like that. It don't even look like he liked that lady like that, for real. So, you know, I was just like, okay, girl. All right, sis. And at the end of the episode, child, I know y'all not playing with me like this. Okay, so Prosper, you know, get into it with a police officer, that same police officer. They going back and forth, and he said, you need to calm down, you need to lower your voice. And he's like, you need to figure out what's going on before you tell me to lower my voice. Okay, so they hollering, they going back and forth, baby. And the police officer pushed Mr. Prosper pushed police officer. I ain't gonna lie, he pushed police officer first, okay? But the police officer, you know, instead of like manhandling him real quick, you know what I'm saying, tasing nigga or something, he pushed him down on the ground, and Prosper hit his head on the ground. So this is not going to be good for that officer. It's not going to be good for Prosper, and it's not going to be good for their town, okay? So it's already, you know, cutting. Like Nova said, they was on a thin line. So now it's a race thing. You know, they making it like she don't want to give the white people vaccinations. And now y'all done push this black man on his back and he bleeding by the head. So I don't know if he was bleeding or not. I just might have made that part up. But, you know, he was laying on the ground like some shit was wrong. They had to call 911. Okay? I know that. We're going to see what's going to happen with the Prosper or whatever. And I'm not going to lie, y'all. This is good. Like, they hitting us, you know, with the good stuff right away. And I appreciate that, because last season was a little boring. Okay, it was a little boring. But I appreciate them hitting us with the heat from the beginning of the season. I appreciate the lot. I can't wait to see Amira Van. Oh, I cannot wait to see her. Okay, I cannot wait to see her. Yeah, I want to hear what you guys thought about this episode. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video with all your friends. And I'll holler at y'all next week. Peace.